Today we are going to learn about the skull. The skull bones, totally 22 bones. It is divided into two, neurocranium and viscerocranium. The neurocranium, it surrounds the brain and the brainstem. The viscerocranium is also called as an facial bones. The neurocranium has 8 bones. The viscerocranium has 14 bones. The neurocranium is divided into two, paired and the unpaired. Paired bones are parietal and temporal. The unpaired bones are occipital, frontal, sphenoid and ethmoid. The viscerocranium is divided into two, paired and unpaired. Paired bones are zygomatic, nasal, lacrimal, palatine, maxilla, inferior nasal concha. The unpaired bones are mandible and femur. The 8 bones of the neurocranium form the major portions of the skull and protect the brain. The frontal bone forms the forehead. The parietal bone that makes up the roof of the skull. The occipital bone forms the base of the skull. The sphenoid bone. The sphenoid bone, it is usually looks like a butterfly shaped. The sphenoid and ethmoid bones located to the front of the skull form the parts of occipital sockets and the nasal cavity. This is called an ethmoid bone. Zygomatic bone. The viscerocranium form the facial bones that supports the soft tissue of the face. The zygomatic bone. The two zygomatic bone forms the cheeks and contribute to the orbits. They articulate with frontal, maxilla, temporal and sphenoid bones. Lacrimal bone forms the medial wall of the orbit and articulate with the frontal, ethmoid, maxilla and inferior nasal concha. The two smallest bone located in the face. Inferior nasal concha, the nasal bones. Two slender nasal bones located in the midline of the face fuse to form the bridge of the nose and also articulate with the frontal, ethmoid and maxilla bones. The inferior nasal concha are located within the nasal cavity. They are spongy and curled in shape. Femur, it is a perpendicular plate present in the nasal cavity. At the base of the nasal cavity is the small femur bone which forms the nasal septum. Maxilla. The maxilla bone fuse in the midline and form the upper jaw. They provide bed for the upper teeth, the floor of the nose and the base of the orbits. The maxilla articulates with the zygomatic, nasal, lacrimal and palatine bones. Palatine bones fuse in the midline to form the palatine, located at the back of the nasal cavity that forms the roof of the mouth and floor of the orbit. Mandible. It forms the lower jaw of the skull, the joint between the mandible and the temporal bones of the neurocranium known as temporomandibular joint, and it forms the only non-sutured joint in the skull. Suture. Joints between the cranial wall bones. The type of fibrous joint, synarthrosis, that only occurs in the skull. At the birth, many of the bones of the skull remain unfused to the soft spots described as frontale. The coronal suture, located between parietal and frontal bones. Sagittal suture, it is present between the two parietal bones. Lambdoid suture, located between the parietal and the occipital bone. Squamous suture, it is the connects between the parietal and the temporal bone. Bregma or anterior frontale. At the birth, many of the bones of the skull remain unfused to the soft spots described as frontale. The anterior frontale, it is also called as an bregma. It is a meeting point between the coronal and the sagittal sutures. It usually closes uh, at 18 months to 2.5 years. Lambda or posterior fontanelle, meeting point between the sagittal and the lambdoid suture. It usually closes at 6 months of age. Pterion, it is the area in the temporal fossa where the four bones frontal, parietal, temporal and sphenoid join to form the H-shaped suture. Astrion, it is the meeting point of parietal mastoid, occipitomastoid and the lambdoid sutures. Thank you.